Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good afternoon to Dr. Maria as well as to those who are watching this video. So we are from Group 4, which consists of me, ADDAM HAFFIZ bin Abdul Razak, AZAMUDDIN bin SUHAIMI, DANISH ZULKARNAIN bin MULIADY, NURAIMAN bin SELAMAT, AHMAD FAHIM bin Muhammad NIZAM, and finally, Muhammad AMIRUDDin LUQMAN bin Muhammad NASIR. So today we're going to be presenting on our assignment 2, which the topic is reflective report on a 10-minute video of ESL learning and teaching lesson in secondary school classroom. So our group has managed to find a video on the internet, which we had taken the first 10 minutes as a snippet of the video to be used in conducting our report. So based on the video itself, we have managed to find many strengths as well as weaknesses of the teacher who is conducting the lesson. Now I will be passing the presentation on to the next person to be explaining on the issue of the video.
Hello everyone, I'm Danish and I will be explaining about the issue and skills that are emphasized in the 10-minute video. The issue, or the main focus of the video, is a teaching session about figures of speech. The main objectives of the lesson are identifying figures of speech along with the definitions and examples, and providing sentences with different figures of speech. In the 10-minute video, there are teaching skills that are being used throughout the whole lesson. Technically, the video emphasized 4 skills, which are digital literacy, good presentation skills, critical thinking, and effective communication skills. That is all from me, and now I'm passing it to the next person.
Today, I will present about the strength that I can find in the lesson video. We can see that the teacher was using teaching aid in order to make the lesson easier. The teacher was using projector and slideshow as the teaching aid so that the student interested to the lesson. This method can stimulate the student's brain because it has a colorful visual that can attract the student's attention. Instead of reading a textbook that's full of words, they can actually focus more in the main point of the lesson with the help of the slide. Other than that, the slides also contain accompanying information that can be taken by students easily without them need to find it by themselves. This way can make the process of the lesson easier. No waste of time, no confusion, and no problems with finding the right page of the textbooks.
The teacher communicates with the students by asking them questions. This allows students to be more alert in what they are learning, as well as that the teacher can ascertain whether they understand or not. The teacher also has the necessary knowledge and understanding of the topic, which allows students to avoid being misinformed or confused. The teacher also encourages student participation in the class. This shows that the teacher, that students are not only the spectators, but they also are included in the class. In short, the video shows that the teacher has many strengths that can be further improved in future classes, such as using learning materials other than visual aids, employ other forms of communications, and using their knowledge to its fullest potential, and encouraging further student participation in class.
So now I will present about the weakness of the video. So the first weakness of the video is that the teacher does not provide any materials to the student. Materials are very important because the student can use them to revise the topic that they have learned in the class, and also they can use them to understand the topic better in the long-term learning. So the second weakness is that the teacher's way of teaching is way too plain. She only used the question and answers method after she done explaining the topic of the lesson. The teachers could use a variety of ways to make the class more cheerful and the student can engage more in the lesson. Like for example, she could use a group activity, some games like crossword and puzzle, and also she could use some music. So that's all from me. I will pass it to the next presenter.
In the observed teaching video, we identify some areas for improvement. Firstly, students' participation is limited with few students actively engaging. To address this, incorporating interactive techniques like discussion and practical exercise can enhance involvement. Secondly, the teacher heavily relies on slides as the main teaching tool, potentially limiting critical thinking. It's essential to view slides as support, not as the sole source. Introducing diverse teaching methods and real-world examples can enrich the learning experience. In conclusion, to enhance teaching effectiveness, consider providing students with pre-learning materials, diversify teaching methods, and encourage active participation. By addressing this aspect, we can create more engaging and comprehensive learning environment for students.
In conclusion, our report emphasizes on the crucial qualities that are required for teachers in ensuring that their responsibility in imparting knowledge into students is done effectively. Based on our report of the 10-minute video, we have found both good and bad qualities of the teacher inside of the video who is conducting the lesson. Being conscious towards these qualities will then set the benchmark for teachers to ensure that their lessons could be conducted more effectively, as well as student participation will then often happen during lessons. That's all from Group 4. Thank you very much.